So I turned to come this way because I didn't realize that it looked like 2 police were taking down some lady. And I don't like to watch that kind of stuff because I don't really know what's going on. And, you know, all of that seems too violent and sad for me to see that happen. There's often police vehicles, like, always parked in front of the Clothespin Plaza. Whatever, it's across from City Hall. So it's, you know, not unusual to see a bunch of cars there just hanging out. So I don't know how they pick and choose, like, who to bother, I guess, or so you know, anyway, it's a quiet night, so I'm kind of curious what that was about. But go over here. I don't like to watch that kind of stuff. I could never make it in the field of, like, law and stuff. I sat in a courtroom once to watch, like, a day of cases, and done. I can't stand it because there are people begging and pleading, and I'm wondering how many people have been set up or part of, you know, they grow up in a certain way, and how do you get out of that? How do you navigate, how do you find your way out of the depths of hell, to be honest? Like, it's hard enough for someone who, you know, has some advantages or grows up in a normal community where they're, you know, but anyway, it's an inner city, so there's a lot of issues. I used to volunteer with something called the Youth Aid Panel years ago, which would help kids never have a record should they get caught at school doing something, or records would be expunged, would be what they say, because they used to have a zero tolerance policy. So any infraction on the rules, and kids would wind up with a charge even as juveniles. So the idea of the Youth Aid Panel was to divert them from the actual court system, or expunge or erase the record of a file. That's what it was supposed to be about. Everyone's straight. Anyway, it was pretty sad to watch all that, because I could only take so much of volunteering with that group just because I'm a really sensitive person. So I just thought the city is so big and there's so many people when you get out there into all the neighborhoods surrounding, like, downtown, and it's overwhelming, and it's this thing of, like, anyway, I can see where there's all these different commerces for different communities, because it's like, where do you get if you grow up in a certain neighborhood, how do you get out? To join, like, the military, or you can't work at McDonald's forever, you know what I mean? So, and that's traumatizing in and of itself. So, it's like trauma on top of trauma on top of trauma. Like, you know, I've had jobs like that, and no thank you. You know, it's hard enough. CDL, that's what. So, CDL Class A. Are we doing Sansom, or are we doing? So another Klein lookalike, Thomas Klein lookalike. It's not him. Everybody's got the same look in Philly, so okay. Mega lawyers and stuff. We have shiny white hair. We're supposed to be liberal. Okay. Talk about that. Anyway. Apartments. So since the pandemic, this road has been, this section of Sansom between 16th and 17th has been blocked off in order to complete this project. They It must be, I know Pearl Properties, it's Sutherland Properties. They also have similar old-fashioned mirrors that are like smoky or whatever, like, or they're designed that way to look like they're old mirrors. Isn't that interesting? Like mirrors aging over time. I'm just fascinated by the mirror concept in general. So, who made the first mirror? And how did that come to be, you know?